following is an exclusive presentation of Ravens Productions.
Coming up on this week's Ravens Report, we look back at the first half of the season with the best of Ravens Wire. Plus, we preview this week's matchup against the Vikings with center Bradley Bozeman and head coach John Harbaugh. All that and more on this week's Ravens Report.
He's a 15-10-5 touchdown Ravens. They are dancing in the aisles. Oh, what a scene we have at M&T.
Welcome to this week's edition of Ravens Report. From the Under Armour Performance Center, I'm Evan Washburn, refreshed and recharged after the bye week. And now the Ravens head into the second half of the season and the playoff push atop the AFC North standings. And this has historically been a strong spot for the Ravens under John Harbaugh, with a record of 10-3 in games immediately following the bye. And that win total will be tested Sunday with a visit from the Minnesota Vikings, who've proven to be dangerous this season, but are coming off a disappointing loss to the Dallas Cowboys. And for the Ravens to get a win Sunday and make that push towards the postseason, there's no doubt the health and production of Lamar Jackson will be center stage. And the man at the center of helping make that happen is Bradley Bozeman, who's having a strong season back at his natural position. And he took time this week to sit down with Shelby Granath.
Bradley, it looked like you were able to get off the grid and get away a little bit during the bye week. How did you spend those days off?
My wife and I went up to the Adirondacks Mountains. We got to go out there and hang out and just enjoy nature. Go out and walk around and get on the foils a little bit. Just explore a little bit. No cell service, no TV, just us in the woods, and it was amazing.
So literally off the grid.
Literally off the grid. I mean, everything runs on generators and wood stoves. It was awesome. My family came up, her family came up, and we got to hang out. So it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Now, mentally and physically, how important is that time off?
I think it's great. It's a great reset. We got 10 games left. We're about halfway through the season, and it's just a good reset to kind of lock in for the rest of the season.
Despite being on top of the division, this team did fall to the Bengals a few weeks ago. What are the keys to getting back on track?
Just working on what we do. That's the biggest thing. Working on the little things that we have to do to be a great elite team. And I think we've done a really good job over this bye week, and we're continuing to work on those week in and week out. So I think we're progressing very well.
Now, Minnesota coming to town this weekend. What challenges will their defensive front bring?
Great defensive line, great linebacker core. I mean, the whole defense is kind of stacked. A couple guys I've played with before, played against before. Just a really good front. They're going to bring some physical play to the game, and we have to also bring ours.
What needs to happen on offense then to get the victory?
We just need to execute. I think that's the biggest thing. Regardless if we pass or throw or draws or screens, whatever it may be, we just need to execute on our end. And I think we'll take care of what we need to take care of as long as we execute.
There have been a number of injuries on the O-line this year, which has led to a number of different faces on that front. How challenging has that been?
It's been challenging but rewarding at the same time. We've had a lot, and we had a lot early in the season. We had a lot of opportunity for guys to work together to be able to come in and work those combinations, whether it's new center, new guard, new tackle, whoever it was, and really get some of that experience under their belt to be able to come into the big games and be able to play and execute. I think everyone has done an amazing job at that.
We've seen a very balanced offense this year, a lot of running, a lot of throwing. How fun has that been?
It's been a lot of fun, kind of keeping defenses on their toes. I feel like we're executing pretty well on both sides of running and passing. So, it's really good when you can be balanced and keep defense from either packing 9 guys in the box or dropping everyone out. So I think, Giro's done a great job of dialing up the offense, and we'll just continue to go from here.
Now, this season, you transitioned back to your natural position of center. How has that been going for you?
It's been amazing. It really has. It's been great. Just getting back there, getting able to get in the flow of things. Calling out the offense, making sure we're on the right page. Just getting everything back. It's been amazing. I've had so much fun this year. I think this is one of my funnest years I've had playing football. So it's been a great year so far.
That's awesome. Now, how much additional work did you have to put in this offseason to prepare for that role?
We're snapping every day, making sure that those snaps are on point. I know my wife got tired of me asking her to come catch snaps, but we're just working, getting all those little steps back in, going from trying to fix your footwork from coming from left guard for 2 years, where your left foot's back about another foot than your right. You know, that was probably my biggest transition, and just making sure I was square. That was just working on my snaps and making sure my footwork was right.
So how is Nikki as a quarterback?
She's pretty good. It's a lot better than you would think. So.
Okay, we're gonna end with a few rapid fire this or that questions. Lake or ocean?
Lake.
Tacos or burritos?
Burritos.
Be embarrassed or be afraid?
Be afraid.
Food truck or restaurant?
Food truck.
Roller coaster or water slide?
Water slide.
Are you a coffee drinker?
Yes.
Iced coffee or hot coffee?
Ooh, iced coffee.
Even now when it's cold out?
Hot coffee. I go back and forth all the time, so I'm like 50-50.
Sneakers or sandals?
Sandals.
Sing in the shower or sing in the car?
Sing in the car.
Movie at home or movie in the theater?
Movie at home.
Block for a running touchdown or block for a passing touchdown?
Both are great, but running touchdown.
All right, Bradley, that's all we have. Thank you so much for your time, and good luck against the Vikings this weekend.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
And a testament to the running game standard here in Baltimore, the Ravens are ranked third in the NFL in rushing, but are still looking for real improvement over the next 10 games. Coming up next on Ravens Report, with all the dramatic wins this season, there have been some great moments on Ravens Wire, and we take a look back at the best through 7 weeks. Welcome back to Ravens Report, presented by MedStar Health. I'm Evan Washburn. One of the many benefits of a bye week is the ability to reflect. And for the Ravens, that meant looking back at one of the most dramatic starts to a season that I can remember. There was that last-minute win against the Chiefs in Week 2, the record-setting field goal by Justin Tucker in Detroit, and the Lamar Jackson comeback game against the Colts on Monday Night Football, just to name a few. So before we dive into this week's game against the Vikings, let's take a look back at the first 7 games of the season through the lens of Ravens Wire.
We're going to find out who the one true champion is. We'll find out. I just want to get after it every single day and find out how good we're going to be.
Should we be talking about the Ravens? Are they actually the team to beat in that division?
Say you got to have a mission statement, become the best football team in the National Football League and prove it.
We're a bunch of warriors trying to get something from another bunch of warriors.
When you think about toughness in football teams, the first team that should come to your mind in the National Football League is the Baltimore Ravens.
Put the finishing touches on it, put the bow on your training camp, get yourself ready. We line up and we play Monday Night Football against the Las Vegas Raiders. We will be popping out of our skin.
Our time is right now. Everybody just take a second, smell the air, hear the noise, hear the crowd. We're here for a reason. You worked your whole life for this moment right here.
Give us to Williams right up the middle. He's got a hold. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tyson Williams. And welcome to the Baltimore Ravens.
This is what we do. This is what we do.
Fires end zone, caught, touchdown, Hollywood Brown, and the Ravens extend the lead.
What they just did, that should have been a sack for anybody else.
Let's start with the team that lost the game. That's the Baltimore Ravens. The culture is still intact.
First game, we got to move on quick. Everybody hate losing. The whole team hate losing. The coaching staff hate losing. It's going to be a quick turnaround, though. You know, we got the Chiefs Sunday. We got to get ready.
Everybody said what? Go!
It'll be good and bad, but we're going to
Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the backfield. He'll get the carry off the left side, fumbles the ball, and the Ravens have fallen on it. The Ravens have recovered.
What I told y'all! What I told y'all! What I told y'all! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Enjoy this moment of pure elation. They need a miracle now to avoid a huge upset. This is going to be an epically long field goal. A 66-yard field goal try for Justin Tucker. It will be the longest in NFL history if it's good. Tucker's kick is on the way. It is good! Off the crossbar, and it tumbles through. It is good! Justin Tucker with the longest field goal in NFL history. The hay is in the barn, and it's mayhem on the field.
No way! Let's go! Ah! Let's go!
talking about this forever.
No doubt.
I'm so proud of you, bro.
Tomorrow wasn't promised. What would you do today? If tomorrow wasn't promised, what would you do today?
Bridgewater out of the gun. Ravens rush 5. Bridgewater under pressure. Sack back at the 41-yard line. And it is the rookie, Adafe Owe.
Hey, blood's in the water. Let's get on there. Come on.
Now he's taking a deep shot. Brown is down there. And he's got it. Oh, what a catch. Marquise Brown. As good a catch as you will see. And the Ravens take the lead. Indy has just stunned the crowd again. They're going to have to put up some serious points here in these last 12 minutes.
Let's go, D. Let's rebuild championship character. Let's go. On the right to win.
Both quarter, bro. Whole new game. Let's go.
A touchdown! Hollywood Brown! And the Ravens are climbing back in it.
Here's Blankenship, already 2 for 2. This from 37 to make it a 2-score game again. And it's blocked! Blocked by Calais Campbell!
Jackson from the gun takes the snap, looking end zone, looking, still looking, fires to the end zone, caught, touchdown, Mark Andrews.
Long-time game, Monday night, we're trying to make it interesting. Hey, now we got to finish. Got to find a way to finish. But this is championship character being created tonight, this whole season. Ooh, it feels good. Let's go finish, baby.
Jackson takes the snap, looking over the middle, pumps once, throws, end zone, caught! Game over! The Hayes in the barn! And the Ravens have won it in overtime!
MVP! 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 Let's go! Hey, we don't know what's about to happen. They don't know what's about to happen.
Show them how we get down on the East Coast, all right?
It's about what you thinking, babe. The whole time, it's about what you thinking. They ain't gonna never stop you.
Set the tone on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Gives it to Latavius Murray. He's got a hole. 10, 5. Murray's in. Touchdown, Ravens. And the Ravens just run the ball right down the middle of that Charger defense. It has been all Ravens this afternoon.
Great, I know.
First game back, sack.
I know. Hey, I'm gonna get picked too. Watch.
Herbert wants to throw. Fires down the seam. It is intercepted at the 40-yard line. Coming down with the ball is Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens defense is having a day.
Hey, come on, I need something right here. I don't care what it is, give me something. Come on, let's work. You're the best. You're the best, hey, let's work.
It has been a dominant performance defensively. It has been a dominant performance offensively. They have been much more physical than the Chargers. Jackson on first down, wants to throw, going deep, looking for Hollywood Brown, end zone, touchdown, Hollywood Brown! 15-10, 5 touchdown Bengals. Just too easy.
All good. Hey, this is a healthy reminder, feel me? We got to come out. It's all good. It's football. We'll be all right.
Gonna go into next week, gonna work, see what we messed up at when we watch film, and move on.
Let's let this catalyze us to greatness. Trust on 3. 1, 2, 3. Trust!
What a wild ride it's been, and with 5 divisional games left, I can only imagine what's in store down the stretch of this season. But coming up next on Ravens Report, we preview Sunday's matchup against the Vikings with the head coach, John Harbaugh.
Ravens Report is brought to you by MedStar Health, the official medical team of the Baltimore Ravens, and you. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
Welcome back to Ravens Report from the Under Armour Performance Center. I'm Evan Washburn. As we head into Week 9 of this now 17-game season, the Ravens are in good shape. They sit at 5-2 and atop the AFC North standings after both losses from the Bengals and Browns last Sunday. And this week provides a unique opportunity with an unfamiliar opponent in the Minnesota Vikings. And historically, the Ravens have done well facing teams from the NFC with 11 straight wins dating all the way back to 2018. But each week does provide its own unique challenge. And for more on the matchup with Minnesota, here's the head coach with Garrett Downing.
Coach, thanks so much for the time. You're coming off the bye week. Now, this is an important time to kind of recover, especially for players from a physical standpoint. But I know for you guys as coaches, this is a self-scouting process, and you have an opportunity to look at everything that you do. What goes into that process?
A lot of work, you know. And what comes out of it's a big, thick book, you know, with a lot of information that we go through, and you just try to kind of look at where you're at and what you've done well, haven't done well, what your opponent might think of you, you know, what they feel like they have to defend or attack, and try to, you know, get your counter punches ready.
Now, I think that I've heard you say many times over the course of your career, it's a week-to-week league in the NFL. You said it last week. Well, I'll tell you what, you kind of were vindicated. You know, I think a lot of people hear that and they say that's coach speak, that's cliche or whatever. And then all of a sudden I'm watching games on Sunday during the bye and the Bengals get upset by the Jets, and I think 7 underdogs won on Sunday. Did you feel vindicated?
You know, yeah, of course. There's a great movie, and it's you know, one of my favorite movies, Al Pacino, Any Given Sunday, right? I mean, that term has been around for a long time, and it's always been true, and it's still true, obviously.
Absolutely, yeah, we definitely saw that on Sunday. This Sunday, you got the Minnesota Vikings coming to town, really talented team. What stands out to you when you look at them?
Well, just that. I mean, really talented team, offense, defense, and special teams, all 3 phases. But, you know, their offense has got great receivers, great running backs, great quarterback, Pro Bowl type players, a young, high-pick offensive line that's really gelling and coming together. Very physical defensive front, very instinctive linebackers, and a secondary that shows up all over the field. I mean, Harrison Smith, you know, he's been around for a long time. It's a very well-rounded, well-coached football team.
Now, their offensive coordinator is Clint Kubiak. Obviously, his dad, Gary, was here in 2014, and you know him well. Very similar system. I mean, is it chip off the old block when you look at their system?
Oh, of course. I mean, you know, the Kubiaks, matter of fact, we're telling our guys it's the Kubiak system, you know, and it's a system that's been around for a long time. And the Shanahan, Gary was here. We've been a part of the system to some degree, so we see a lot of those things that we tried to do over the years. But great system, well-coached team, very effective at what they do.
And lastly, Coach, this is not a team you see very often. You play them once every 4 years. The last time they were here, 2013, this is a game I think everyone remembers. You know, when we talk about the best games in Ravens history, it's the snow game.
Right.
And everyone knows what you're talking about. Do you view it like that? I mean, this is one of the iconic Ravens games.
Iconic. You know, I just remember the emotions, man. I mean, you know, we won, we lost.
Right.
We won, we lost. We won! And thank God the clock ran out.
Yeah, exactly. And then also you have a foot of snow on the field, too, to just add to the excitement.
I think you knew it was an instant classic the minute it happened. So here we go again.
Well, good news. It's forecast is in the 60s on Sunday. So fans, you don't have to bring, you know, your snow gear for this one. You'll be set. You'll be all set. So, Coach, thanks so much for the time. Good luck this week.
Appreciate it, Garrett.
And as is often the case, the Ravens will rely on Lamar Jackson to help drive the offense Sunday. And with one more touchdown, either rushing or passing, Lamar will have 100 for his career. Pretty incredible in just 53 career games. Coming up next on Ravens Report, in conjunction with the NFL's Salute to Service campaign, the Ravens hosted a youth football military combine. We check it out next. Welcome back to Ravens Report. I'm Evan Washburn. On Tuesday, the Ravens hosted their annual Youth Football and Military Combine at the Reisterstown Regional Park. Several Ravens players led approximately 150 youth participants through football drills with a military twist. And the event was designed for children whose parents are currently serving or have served in the U.S. military. Let's take a look back at a special day.
Hands in, hands in, hands in, hands in. You ready to have some fun? 1, 2, 3.
All right, you come with me. Let's go, guys.
Hey.
Oh. Oh, yeah, quick feet, yeah.
Grab it. Put it on the phone. This right here.
We are here at Reisterstown Regional Park, and we are out here to have our youth football and military combine. We're here to help celebrate and honor these families of military members.
Jump his ass. Oh, jump it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just kicking it with the kids, you know, and hopefully, you know, I get to meet some of the, you know, families out here as well. They give so much for not only us, but for this country. You know, it's great to just have fun with them.
Oh, yeah, tight turns. Tight turns. Oh. Come on. Don't fall.
Hey, he's slamming. Watch your hand off. Oh! I'm having a great time. I hope the kids are having a great time. It might be a little cold, but look at the kids right here running over. You know, they got all the energy. They hyped up, excited, running around. So, you know, it makes it really easy for us to come out here and be excited to be with them.
High five, high five, high five, high five, high five.
There we go.
She wants to go defense first. All right, go ahead. Let's go. Oh, you want to go? I'm not going to lie to you. A couple ankle breakers, you know what I'm saying? I'm a defensive guy, so I hate to see it, but it was over there sauce and love. I like it. It was real fun.
Keep going, good job. My kids have been having so much fun. My son is just jumping up and down. You can't stop him. He's 6, so he's so excited, and he just loves being here on the field.
The military kids, they go through so much. I think it's so nice that the Ravens got to do this, you know, so the kids can go over here, they can have fun, they can blow some steam, and they can learn football, right? Like, who doesn't love football? So I think it's great what they're doing.
So I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for your parents. I'm thankful for the military, not only here, but overseas. So if you see a military person, or if you're part of that family, understand that we appreciate you. We understand what you do and what you give up for us. Ready?
And Sunday, the Ravens will honor current and former military members during their game against the Vikings, who, like the Ravens, coming to Week 9, looking to get back on track after suffering a loss in their previous game. And despite a 3-4 record, Minnesota has all the personnel to win any game they play, especially on offense, with running back Dalvin Cook and wide receivers Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen. Here are a couple keys for this game from my perspective. And let's start right there, because this pass defense for the Ravens that they're hoping has improved after the bye will be tested right out of the gate by Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson, and Adam Thielen. The Vikings have a top 10 pass offense. Offensively for the Ravens, this could be a key game for rookie Rashad Bateman. The wide receiver has looked good, coming off that groin surgery with 7 catches in his first 2 outings. That'll do it for this week's show. Thanks so much for watching. And make sure you don't miss a thing by downloading the Ravens TV app on your Roku, Apple, or Fire TV device, where you can access an on-demand library of game highlights, features, and live events from the comfort of your own home. We'll see you right back here next week on Ravens Report.